All right, you guys already know the vibes. I am super excited about this one, and I really just got to go into it. Didn't even want to wait till I was off of work on my lunch break. Thought I'd actually come over. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the intro out real quick because we got a lot to go over in this video. As per usual, join the Facebook group if you haven't already, okay? Because that's where all the information be going through. Second, I am still running the metal card giveaway. Spiral Maui Graphix, it's courtesy of them. These are prime freaking real estate. Come get your chance to win it. It's going to be awesome. And on top of that, we are only 10 subscribers away from hitting the next threshold for more metal leaders to be given away. You can see the video in the description. Go there, make sure you're subbed to me. Go over to the Facebook for Spiral Maui Graphix. This will also be in the description. Give it a like, and then comment on the video to be entered in the drawing, which I will go through on Monday. Yes. Now that we are past that, we gotta jump directly into this Gohan leader. You guys know I've really been just asking for good Gohan cards. I am a Gohan stan, and while this isn't Ultimate Gohan, this will do for now. So right into it, we are going to talk about him. You got Sun Gohan. When this leader attacks, you may add one mono blue card from your energy to your hand. If you do, choose up to one mono blue card in your hand and place it into your energy. Battle card, sorry. And then auto, when a blue skillless battle card is played from your energy, you may flip this card over. If you do, draw 2 cards. Then add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6 life left. Awaken, normally, if your life is at 4 or less, you may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. That is almost never going to happen because of the way this deck is built. Moving on to his backside. SS2 Sun Gohan, push to the brink. When this card attacks, you still draw a card. You draw a card, that's the new part. Then you add 1 card. You may add 1 mono blue energy to your hand. And then if you do, choose up to 1 mono blue battle card in your hand and place it into your energy. Activate battle once per turn, choose up to one of your blue skillless, or choose one of your blue skillless sand cards, an energy cost of 2 or less, and it gets plus 5,000 for the battle. Okay, so there's a lot about this, and it's kind of crazy. He's going to be a huge draw because on the turn that he awakens, he's going to draw up to 2 from your life, 1 to 2 from your life. He's going to draw 2 from the top of your deck, and you're going to swing and get another 5 cards. It feels a lot like Broly, Dark Broly, in terms of how many cards you get on awakening. He's also going to pump one of his 20k swingers to 25k, so that's a cool thing. But the most important part is, by bouncing a card and putting down a battle card, you are always going to be able to end your turn with, unless you get hatched on a battle card, you're going to be able to end your turn with 1 untapped energy, which for blue is a crazy thing because you have many ways to untap lots of energy. Moving over to arguably the 3 most important cards in the deck, depending on how you cut it. You've got Krillin, Energy Fortification, 1 drop. When this card is played, look at the top 5 cards from your deck, add up to 1 blue Earthling card with an energy cost of 3 or less, or 1 blue unison with a specified cost of 1, add them to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Now, this next auto is the most important part of this card. Auto blue. If your leader card is a blue Sun Gohan childhood card, when this card is placed in your energy from your hand, you may play 1 blue skillless battle card with an energy cost of 2 from your energy. If you do, place the top card of your deck in your energy in rest mode. What this means, guys, is when you have I'm just gonna go straight into it because, like I said, I want to not have this video be forever. This second effect allows you to go turn 1, charge a vanilla 2-drop, which this deck has, vanilla blue 2-drop, okay? Then on turn 2, you charge this Krillin or one of the 2 next cards. You charge it, you pay its cost by tapping the vanilla. Then you play that vanilla to the field, okay? Then resolving this Krillin's effect, you're gonna flip the top card of your deck into your energy tapped. So at this point, you have your leader, or you have a 2-drop vanilla, and you have a tapped blue energy and this Krillin untapped. This is all in your charge phase. The moment that vanilla 2-drop gets played, your leader is going to awaken. So you're gonna flip over, drop down to 6 life to your hand, and then you're gonna draw 2 cards. So as long as you see in your opening hand a vanilla and a Krillin, or these next 2 cards, and you charge the vanilla first and play this, you are awakening on turn 2, unless your opponent can counterplay the vanilla coming out. So that's pretty crazy. And then this Krillin in specific is interesting because he searches an Earthling card with an energy cost of 3 or less, meaning he can pick up another copy of himself. He can pick up either of the Trunks or Gohan that are the 2-drop vanillas, Or he can pick up Prospect off the top of your deck. Do not forget these things. Cool, right? So we're gonna go to the next card, okay? Tien, Energy Fortification. Like I said, these 3 cards are the most important cards in the deck. Auto, when this card is played, draw 1 card. Cute, but auto, blue, he has the same effect. If your leader card is a blue Sun Gohan Childhood, when this card is placed in your energy from your hand, you may play 1 blue skill as battle card, the energy cost of 2 from your energy if you do place the top card of your deck into your energy and rest mode. Again, crucial part to Awakening. We're moving on. Vegeta, Energy Fortification. Counterattack, negate the attack and play this card. Auto, blue, same starter trigger effect. These are the cards you want to see at the beginning of every game. Next card. This is kind of a joke card, but the art's funny. Yamcha, Hope Abandoned. When this card is played, add up to 1 blue skill as battle card with an energy cost of 2 from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Okay, don't even really need it. We're moving on. Now you've got these sick vanilla cards that are gonna look so good foil, and I'm gonna put out the beacon right now. Guys, if you love me and you pull Super Saiyan Trunks foil or Super Saiyan Son Gohan foil, let me know in the Discord, let me know in the comments, we'll work something out, ship it, holla! And I need these. I need these foil. I need these guys bad foil. So just letting you see the arts, and then I'm gonna keep going. Now you've got Son Goku, Dad to the rescue. Counterattack, if your leader card is a blue Son Gohan Childhood, negate the attack, then choose up to 1 blue skill as battle card with energy cost of 2 in your hand and play it. You can activate the counterattack skill and copies this turn for the game. Permanent, if your life is at 3 or less, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. Very, very, very interesting. He is a free negate if you're at a certain health or less, and that's not something to be ignored. You might actually get him a space in the deck, even if it's only at attack 1 or attack 2. We're gonna move to Super Saiyan, SS Vegeta Super Saiyan, SS Vegeta Saiyan Tenacity. Auto, if your leader card is blue, when you take damage from one of your opponent's non-keyword skills, you may play this card from your hand. If you do, add the top card of your deck to your life, and you can't activate the auto skill and copy this card for the game. This is actually really funny, because now that Vegeta's adding in burn, and there are other cards that do burn in the game, this card is going to allow you to replenish some of the life once per game. So it's kind of risky to run multiple copies of this card, because you don't want to, per se, run too many copies and just get blown out by dead cards for the rest of the game. But this is a very interesting thing. It's nice that they're having cards that don't rejuvenate but still add life, and I think that actually is showing some of their design space opening up. Next card, Trunks, Unbelievable Might. This is an SR. Dual attack and blocker. When this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 7 or less and place it at the bottom of their owner's deck. This can put back Red Broly before they can Heartfell. This can put back Sick Drop Brolys. This can put back Gotenks. This can put back a lot of things. Most things in the meta do get hit by this card, and that's very important to note. Activate main, double blue. If your leader card is a mono blue and you choose one of your blue skill as battle cards with an energy cost of 2, return it to the hand, play this card from your hand. Okay, so he can be played for 2, and in this deck, because you're always able to untap, essentially he's effectively a 1-drop blocker 1900 dual attacker, and he can be removal as well. So pretty cool card. I don't think it's like a 4 of, but I definitely think you can fit it in the deck. Hikey, split second, somehow omitted this card, so when I was doing some edits before going back to work, I thought I'd just sneak it right back in. You got Son Gohan, Unbelievable Might. Blocker, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost of 3 or less, ignoring barrier, which is very nice, and place at the bottom of its owner's deck. This is going to allow you to get over a lot of cards that just kind of sit in the background, not doing anything. Like this can kill Poutine against Mecha Frieza. That's a huge thing. Activate main, blue. If your leader card is a mono blue and you have a blue skill as battle card and the energy cost of 2 in play, play this card from your hand. So this is effectively a free, because you can just untap the energy with your leader. That's pretty much all I have to say about this card. It's good and it's not good, so I feel like its inclusion in the deck will be dependent on the meta around it. It can hit the barrier piano. It can hit piano and against King Piccolo, so that is kind of a really cool thing. So yeah, and if it's not piano, there is a card specifically that's normally a little hard to touch that this card can't touch. So back to the video. Next, you got the big boy himself. You got SS2 Son Gohan, Astonishing Strike. This man is a doozy. Deflect, so he's going to be monstrous in the blue matchups. Triple Strike, and activate main, 4 blue. If your leader card is a blue sand card and your opponent has 3 or more energy, you may choose 1 of your blue skill-less battle cards with an energy cost of 2. Play this card from your hand, and if you played this card, place the chosen card in your energy. Activate main once per turn. Place up to 1 mono blue battle card from your energy in your drop area. Switch this card to active mode and choose all of your opponent's battle cards. place them at the bottom of their owner's decks in any order. So he's going to be able to come down, ramp you an energy, okay, swing for triple strike, and then if he's still on the board, if they haven't messed them, they haven't bounced him, done anything disruptive, you can then activate this to untap him and then bottom deck anything without barrier, and then swing again for triple strike. This guy is a monster. Don't get it twisted. And his SPR art is amazing, but I'll show you guys that later. Now you've got Pan and Jiru, Energy Fortification. This is the 1-drop unison that Krillin can search. Activate main. If your leader card is a mono blue sand card, you can add up to 1, or you can add 1 blue battle card with an energy cost of 1 from your energy to your hand. If you do, choose up to 1 mono blue card from your hand and place it in the energy in rest mode. Now you've got -2, activate main. During your opponent's next turn, they can only attack 1 time with battle cards energy cost greater than their energy. I think this is kind of a weird card. I'm not really digging it, but to each their own, and that's what testing's for. Next and last, before we start talking about the deck in general, you've got Full Power Unleashed. Activate battle. If your leader card is a mono blue sand card, choose up to 1 card in 1 of your cards in battle, and it gains plus 10,000 power for the battle. And if it's a blue skillless sand card, draw 1 card, and the chosen card gets an additional 1,000 or 10,000 power for the battle. So it's weird because this can be a defensive card, but it's only 1k, so it's like a not free super combo. Now, if you use it on a blue skillless card, which is kind of weird because I don't know at what point your opponent's going to be trying to desperately kill your, like, you know, your vanilla, unless it really is a card that needs to, you know, die. It will go up by 20k and you'll draw a card. So these are things to remember. But offensively, this is actually really cool because you can put a 20k up to a 40k with 1 energy and draw another card. So potentially, if you're swinging for lethal with a Champa behind it or something, this could be really, really nasty. So those are all the cards for the archetype, but there's a couple things I do want to talk about. One, okay, there are some very synergistic cards that can be played in this deck. I mean, you got the leader card putting cards up and down, and like I said, that does mean that you were never truly tapped out unless your leader can't swing. But another thing that means is that your energy is now a toolbox. It doesn't matter if you have to make a hard charge, because while you have to put down a blue battle card, you can always pick up any blue card. So you can put down a, I don't know, a D magic, but then swap it for a blue battle card and take the D magic back to hand. Just things like that. You can put down a unison and bring it back. You can put down any extra card and bring it back. So your energy becomes a toolbox where you can put things later, and at the cost of your opponent knowing where it is, you don't have to worry about what you charge because you can always get it back with your leader. The other thing is that the energy fortification cards are great. Now that there's 3 of them, yes, you can play anywhere between 4 and 12 of your starters. So this is going to give a lot of flexibility for the deck. Now, the 2-drops are just amazing in art, and that's pretty cool. And then you've got another cool thing is that the leader is able to potentially do 6 damage if uncontested. That is absolutely massively huge, and just can't really, you can't really just like not love that, you know? And the fact that he's coming out on turn 3 if you're going second, I mean, this guy's a bomb, okay? And the fact that he leaves you with an energy. Now he does require you to put energy in your drop area, but you can put one of the energy you've tapped in your drop area so you can keep an open energy going into your opponent's turn if you don't kill them. So this is all in all very, 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 very solid. There is so much to go about with this deck. Like Childs, man. Childs do work in here. Childs definitely work in here. Like, you can have cards like this, the Son Goku Path to Power. This card can work in here depending on your build. There's a lot of things you can do to make this deck go faster. I have so many things I want to talk about, but I am not going to lie to you, this is the deck I'm going to be building. You guys saw how I went off with Dark Broly the moment it came off. Yeah, this is the deck that I'm going to be playing the moment the set drops. I'm going to be collecting cards. If you want to trade or sell off a SPR Gohan, I will be looking for some. If you got these vanilla cards in foil, let a dude know. I am definitely looking for playsets. I am in love with this deck, and there's so much testing I was already doing last night. And this morning, all I said was we just needed one more card like Krillin. And I was really afraid it was going to be in the TP, but it's here. And so now if they make a TP card, it can only make the deck better or just not be usable enough to put in the deck. Either way, I'm so excited. Don't at me, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got a TP card for this deck if it was a Goku card, because the Goku card here seems kind of weak. So I would not be surprised. But that being said, oh my gosh, I'm brimming with excitement. Like I said though, I do want to start building this deck because I have something really special I want to put out when the set comes out and I start going to tournaments with this deck. So thank you guys for watching. This is the Gohan Archetype breakdown. He's going to be a aggressive blue leader because you're able to put mad attacks onto the field. When you start adding things like Chilled, there are turns where you can get 5 swings on minimal energy. It is just a monstrous thing. There are a lot of techs to come out, keeping the sauce a little bit under wraps for the time being, but whew, man, it's good. What can I say? I think as a hint, you guys should probably pick up not only your Chills, but also your Janemba Bewitching Blows. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, because nice like that. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like the content, think about hitting that subscribe button. Stay tuned for future installments. I gotta go through the Bojack cards, and then next week we have another round of spoilers. Yeah, gonna talk about the Goku's lineage leader a little bit soon, and we're gonna have much more Supreme Rivalry content, and so you already know where to be. 10 more subs, we're giving out more medal leaders in that same giveaway, and the road to 1K stays strong. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Oh yeah, and I got Digimon boxes coming in this weekend or Monday, so if you like Digimon, you want to see me crack those, that video will be up too.